Well, Mr. Pathikrit, I also wanted to throw open to you the question of the Razakars. It's a rhetoric that has again made its way into the political spectrum, into the political barbs that are being thrown here and there. Of course, the Awami League has thrown it more than the BNP. If you look at Razakars, you get a black and white picture, search page that tells you about what really happened in 1971. Can you help the viewers understand what role did the Razakars play? What does it mean in terms of rhetoric in today's day and age?
So first and foremost, what happens is that during the 1971 war, a section of people in Bangladesh were against the liberation movement. They were extremely pro-Pakistan, and the Razakars are the ones who fought on behalf of Pakistan army, and so they were called Razakars. During that movement, those who fought for the liberation of Bangladesh from Pakistan were called Mukti Jodhas. So that division has been deep in Bangladesh today. Even though today's generations may not have that much of memory of what happened, in 1971, but there was a particular statement which actually maybe a little got distorted, and that's where the problem started. So Sheikh Hasina made a statement that instead of the families of the freedom fighters, who else should get the reservation? Should the families of Razakars get it? So that was probably distorted and misinterpreted, or whatever. The understanding what people who were protesting got is that as if they are being termed Razakar. Now, Razakar is basically, today's context, is a very derogatory word in Bangladesh, because a lot of those Razakars have still getting hanged. There are many in the last 10, 15 years who have got hanged, who were hiding, but who were involved in the genocide in which 30 lakh people died in Bangladesh during the 1971 war, and both Hindus and Muslims died. And the Razakars were considered to be the ones who were actually helping Pakistan army identify people and kill them. So to call somebody Razakar, now just moment the protest happening right now, the narrative has been built is that just because they're protesting, so that's why they are being termed Razakar. That is a narrative that has been pushed. It may not be that the government said that. So this is where it has become even more polarized. And it is becoming a situation where, while democracy is fine, civil unrest, as I stated, is a very dangerous game. It can be weaponized by your adversaries to completely, shut down your country. Syria, please understand, in Syria, Bashar al-Assad used the army to quell down student protests, and that resulted in the Syrian civil war. So I think it's a very, very delicate situation right now in Bangladesh. For the government, I think they must pull back the army, talk to the students. Students are emotive, they are emotional. Do not use firepower, because then the counter, as we have seen in Middle East and North Africa, it is dangerous. So Razakar issue of 1971 does have a memory even today in terms of you could call anybody Razakar, he takes it as an umbrage.